the apocalypse comes, beat me.
I have so many notes. So I'm going to try to move fast through this.
Okay. I have... Okay. Should we... Okay. Hold on, wait, let me get my notes. I'm so ill-prepared. Do you want to do the intro this time? Or do you want me
I can try.
Okay.
Once in every generation. You do it. I'll get there.
Do it.
Once in every
In
every generation, there is a slayer. I've watched 2 episodes of this show, Beyza.
No, our intro.
I know, but it's based off of
You want me to
her
do
intro. Yeah, I need you to do it.
Okay. Hi. Okay, I'm ready. In every generation, a podcast is born and is hosted by your Slay Slams, Beyza
and Chase.
And that's the intro.
And that's it. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Got it.
You got it.
Amazing.
I have faith. Next time, it's on you.
Thank you. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Great. I'll make sure. I'll study it. I'll study it back.
And welcome, everyone, to
Buffy Season 1, Episode 2,
Yes.
The Harvest.
Yes! Yay!
I am very, very excited to talk about this episode.
Me too. We're back. We're here to cover and queer Buffy the Slayer.
Buffy the Slayer. And I'm here to learn. I'm here to learn.
Our
and
intro.
We're learning a lot. We're learning the intro.
Yeah.
We're learning the show.
Yes.
And I have a lot of notes.
No. I have a little. Oh, I forgot to do my thing. I forgot.
Slate.
Sleep. Okay, bye. I also got this book that I think we can read from.
Ooh,
little
what
by
is
little.
that book?
It's called Buffy the Vampire Slayer Stats.
Does it break it down by like episode or something?
It doesn't really do episode, but it does characters, and there's some episodes, but it's like a full
Whoa.
There's like a lot to
it's
unpack
like
here.
a physical wiki.
Yeah, it is. It has like each character's like first words and last words of the show. They have a map of Sunnydale, which is really fucking like this is real, like the real map.
I love that.
And I feel like you would really like this lore. Maybe not for the second episode of the show. This is probably like after it ends, but
that's awesome.
Yeah,
I also love a map of any world.
Yes.
Like anytime I can stare at a map, I'm into it.
I think you would like the map of Sunnydale. It's very straightforward. Sunnydale.
What's not to love?
What's not to love? Make your move to Sunnydale today.
Also, every time they say Sunnydale, I think of Sunnyvale, maybe from Life Size. She's from Sunnydale or Sunnyvale.
Oh.
Eve is from there.
Who? Eve. Yes. I was going to say Tyra, but yeah, her name is Eve in the movie. I also got...
We got all the Buffy merch today. Are these like new acquirements?
Yes. And I have to tell you before we get into the episode what I spent last night on. It's actually really embarrassing.
Nope, it's not.
It is. And I got this cast photo, Buffy the Vampire Slayer cast photo from season 1. And this is like what our babies look like, how we're watching them now.
I know.
Which is so cute.
So cute. And it's just wild. We were talking about it earlier that they had like, they didn't have email back in the day, so you couldn't just send like promo photos.
Yeah.
So like the studio would mail out physical press photos.
It's so strange. I
love it.
I only spent like $5 on this, thankfully, but
yeah, luckily they're not too expensive.
Well,
what was? Tell me. I have no idea what you bought. By the way, I bought 4 promotional photos like this from the Willow film in.
What are you gonna do with them?
I'm probably going to frame the one of Queen Bavmorda because she's a slay. Yeah.
I think I'm going to frame this, but I just need to get a frame and figure out where to put it.
Great. Tell me what you bought.
Oh, no.
I want to know. Is it Buffy related? Is it the thing you sent to the group chat that I wasn't allowed to look at?
Yes.
Is it going to spoil anything or can I know?
I will tell you that it is a VHS promo screener that was sent to press in 2001 for a very specific episode. And I spent a lot of money on it.
100? 200?
No, not that much, thankfully.
150?
Ish, yeah. It's really bad.
Wait, hint to everyone that knows Buffy what the episode it is in a way that doesn't spoil it for me.
Lots of singing.
Oh.
Lots of singing.
Oh, I forgot there's like a musical episode.
Right. Anyway.
I'm so excited for you.
You got many seasons before that.
That's exciting.
Yeah, I'll show it off when it comes in.
Come on.
But we are not on that episode. We are on season 1, episode 2.
The
Harvest, where we're picking back up after some drama in Welcome to the Hellmouth.
Drama phone was ringing.
Yes.
And Buffy answered.
The phone was ringing. So yes, this episode aired basically right after the first one on March 10th.
It was a 2-part.
It was 2-part.
Yeah. Okay.
Hence the to be continued. And yeah, it was part of the 2-hour-long premiere. And I just have to say, before we get into it, I haven't like watched the beginning of Buffy in maybe a year or two, and I felt very hugged by this episode.
I love that.
So like,
it does have that feeling.
It's so comforting. It really is like such a comfort. This first season is such a comfort watch. The more and more I watch it, because it's not my favorite season, but it's very like, feels like a big hug.
Yeah.
And I felt this way about this episode too.
Oh, I felt like that in the final scene. It's like you can definitely tell that it's like a huge setup, and it's like just so cute.
It's
and they're
so
like,
cute.
Well, we might do with more than just vampires.
Yeah.
Like it's
so
like
cute. I love them.
It's great. It's really great.
Yeah, but so we pick up where we left off, where Luke is about to like finish off Buffy. Okay. And
I would like to finish off Luke. He's my hottie.
You said he was scary.
Oh, yeah, but he
Didn't
got
you say
hot
he was
this
scary?
episode. He got hot.
But
you know who my fakest hottie is?
Yeah.
Jesse.
Right.
Jesse's hot.
Right. I'm shocked that you think that.
That Jesse's hot?
Yeah.
Oh my God. He kind of looks like Rhett from Good Mythical Morning.
Oh, I get it. Long face.
That long face vibe. I don't
Yeah.
know what it is about a long face. Where have those gone? They were so in the 90s.
They were in.
They were in. I don't see.
But Luke is like not
the mythical
as,
long
he's
faces.
more like chiseled. He's
Yeah,
very
yes, it's
chiseled
true.
young man. We don't ever see him. We only see him in vamp face, right? We never
Jesse?
see his, no, Luke.
Yeah, no.
We never
only
see
vamp.
his real face, which is kind of weird.
No, yeah.
I wonder why.
But I just like loved how like daddy he looked, like with
Yeah.
like tight black shirt, these giant arms, like sucking the blood out of the master. The homoerotic level was off the charts for this episode.
I have a screenshot to show you later on. It is I like never noticed this somehow, and I lost my mind.
It's a lot.
But I'll when we get there, I will show it to you because it's
Perfect.
insane. So Luke is repelled by Buffy's little silver cross that our mysterious stranger gave to her in the first episode.
Angel.
Right.
So now
learned.
now I'm starting to put things together.
Right,
Angel.
right.
So when people talk about the Angel episodes, I'm like, okay.
Now you know.
No, I really don't. I really don't know.
You know that he's a character, and that's what matters.
And I get like the vibe that he's like probably like a literal angel because he's like, oh no, I can't go down there. They don't like me down there. So then he's like, I can't be down there because I'm an angel.
Ooh, okay.
He can't go down to hell.
That's really interesting that you say that.
Oh my God, I love being interesting without knowing why.
I love to be interesting. What? Thing. Oh, thing fell. There you go.
Thank you.
Okay, and then so Buffy escapes the mausoleum and saves Xander and Willow. But our Queen Vamp Darla has taken Jesse.
Darla, like attorney at law.
Yes.
What the fuck is she wearing? I don't understand that outfit. It like to any point. Like
she's done dirty.
She's done so dirty. She just looks like, I'm telling you, she clocked out of her 9 to 5 and went to vamping.
Yeah.
And I will say though, kind of a slay in the way that like it would be a perfect costume because everyone would know exactly who you were. It's not like a generic. It's like an iconic in the way that it's a black fucking suit, a white undershirt.
I can't even like blame the vampires for how they look though, because they're vampires. Like they don't have fashion sense.
But the granddaddy has fashion sense. That black
he wears
trench
the same
coat
thing every day.
I don't give a looks good. Darla wears the same thing every day.
No, I know.
You'd think she'd upgrade. Just some
can't
leather
even
and lace.
remember. I can't remember.
I
We'll
hope
see.
she does.
I'm sure she does.
I hope one of these vampires stays through to the very end of this entire fucking show. Like, I hope. Because I like the idea of like there like some OG villains being around till the end of it.
Right. I guess we'll see. And then we move on, and Buffy and Giles give Xander and Willow a little intro about the world of
Yes.
vampires, demons, and like what the Slayer does.
And they had some really interesting flashbacks, which were hilarious.
Yeah.
Because it flashes back to like Buffy just getting her ass kicked in the mausoleum, and it's like in black and white, and it's like oddly quiet.
Yeah.
So it just flashes back, and you just see her go, ow! It's like so funny.
She's so funny. And this is where my staked in the cemetery look comes in.
Ooh, is it Willow?
No, and I don't like how you said that.
The insinuation.
It's insinuation for me. No, it's Xander's fucking ugly
Green mushroom shirt.
Mushroom.
It's a sleigh. It's a sleigh. I love that shirt. What?
That is more offensive than that is not a sleigh.
I thought you said that was your. Oh, that was the
Staked.
steak. One day I will learn.
No.
Oh, I like
not
that
my
shirt.
sleigh. Okay, so we're gonna be completely opposites.
Yeah, but that
this
wasn't my
entire
favorite
time.
look. I have a favorite look.
Oh, it's not your favorite.
No, it's just I thought I liked the shirt. I would buy the shirt.
Well, you could slay the shirt. Xander cannot. That's the thing. Like Xander cannot pull it off.
I have to talk about Xander at some point, but keep going about yours. So that's your steak. That's your
That's
least
my
favorite
stake only
outfit.
because it's Xander wearing it.
Period.
It could be cute on the right person.
Yeah.
Like you.
Honored. Thank
Maybe.
you. Even then.
Even then, it's a lot. I like the color. I like the vibe, but not on him. I just hate anything he wears ever.
I cannot stand this man. I literally he is so main character. I get secondhand embarrassment watching him exist in
Well,
this
can I
show.
tell you something that is not a spoiler, but it will help it'll help your journey with Xander as the show progresses. Basically, Jay Weenies, creator of Buffy,
Got it.
says that Xander is based off of him. So he created Xander as like a mirrored version.
I can tell that kid thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Just so you know.
No,
just
that context helps.
Yeah.
It definitely helps. But like the fact that like he met this girl a day ago and is just like, where do I fit into this? I'm
Yeah.
not a man if I can't help. It's like
Right.
just stop talking.
Yeah.
And exit the room.
Well, and he doesn't respect her, listen to her when she
Nope.
leaves the school to go find Jesse and
And then
just
he's like, it's either this or chem class.
yeah, and
I'm
like,
like, shut up,
and just
Xander.
like his toxic masculinity is like,
Yes.
I have to go save Buffy and impress her and blah blah blah. It's
And also
maddening.
it's like not that fucking deep. You met this girl yesterday.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, he just steamrolls all of it. And then he literally is just like, well, I don't know how I'm supposed to keep this secret. It's like, it's not about
Your secret to
you.
keep, yeah.
It's like, yeah. Man, oh man, he is irredeemable for me.
It's bad, and there's
I'm
can't.
interested to see where they take him because as of right now, he's not very likable to me.
Yeah,
I wonder if he'll ever get likable.
we'll see.
Curious.
Curiosa and Curiosa.
Curious and curious.
But Buffy, yeah. So he does like run and try to help Buffy, I guess. I will say Buffy looks amazing in her hair.
Her hair
Is gorgeous.
insane in this episode.
It's like I think season 1 hair is like the best Buffy hair. It's so pretty, and she like has these like chunky bug glasses.
oh my
and,
god,
like,
I love those glasses on her.
oh god, she looks so beautiful. It's not my sleigh, but it's like it's so
I
pretty.
think I know what your sleigh is. I think we might have the same sleigh.
Do you think?
Maybe.
I actually
We'll find
forgot what
out.
mine is, but I'll look back at my notes. But yeah, so meanwhile, we're in the Hellmouth, and the master is informed that there is a slayer in town.
Mm-hmm.
And he is gay as fuck in this
Yeah.
scene.
He
He's
is.
gay as fuck in every scene.
Yeah. Yep.
It's
Homoerotic, baby.
it's giving homo. And
He is the original Hellmouth homo.
It's true. It's Master Chase Beyza. That's our pyramid scheme. And yeah, so they decide to use Jesse as like bait to bring the Slayer. Meanwhile, Willow, our little gamer girl hacker queen, is accessing like the city plans.
I love her and Giles as like
Yeah.
the little research team.
So cute.
I like the second they're like this, the very second Giles is like me and Willow will like look stuff up and see what we can find. I was like, please like do that forever together. I'm like,
They
I
will.
just love you guys just being like little nerds together and giving us what we need.
Yeah,
The information.
You'll get more of those moments, and it's so good. I love
Good.
them together. I think Giles just with anyone is great.
He's sweet.
Because he just knows the vibes.
Yeah.
He's so
I wonder if he's ever going to get a love interest.
Interesting. Interesting you bring that up. So yeah, we enter into the tunnels, and our sexy stranger Angel, who we learn
Drama. He's drama.
Drama. He is the most drama. Like,
he's the most dramatic character I've seen in anything ever.
it's so funny when he's like, "Good luck" or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yes.
Like, after she leaves, I'm like, "Girl, you are living.
Who has the time?
You're living."
He literally is just like, what did he say? Oh,
When he's like, "Good luck" or what?
yeah. When he's like, good luck, it's like something
Some stuff before that.
Just
yeah.
like the way he talks is like, you have no idea.
Yeah,
it's like
he like
so intense. He
Yeah.
really lays it on thick.
it's really
He's hot, though,
intense.
so I guess he can do that.
Yeah.
Pretty privilege.
Yeah, pretty privileged for sure. And he's Angel. Yeah. We can talk more about it, but his acting in this first season is so wild to me.
So he changes up a little bit.
I think so. I just like, yeah. It's
So Angel is a name of an episode in this season.
Correct.
It's not the name of an actual season.
It's not the name of a season.
It's the name of like
Buffy.
2 episodes.
One
episode.
Yeah.
But why is it such a big deal?
I guess
Everyone
we'll
has
learn.
like the Angel episode something.
I guess we'll see. It's not too far. I think that might be our next episode after
Yeah, because we're doing
this
the
next
witch, and we're not doing the witch, but I'm watching.
No,
the
we
witch.
are.
We are doing the witch.
Yes, and then I think the next
And then
one might be
there's-
Angel.
Okay, perfect.
We'll talk offline.
Yeah, we'll chit chat.
Yeah, drama in the moment, and Buffy's down in the sewer.
I get one of my favorite lines. Sorry,
Oh, what is it?
I love it when she was talking about like the like football player with like a super thick neck that got
Oh,
turned into a vampire.
yes.
She's like, all I had this was like this little X-Acto blade.
Yes,
and she was like,
it's
had to
so
tell this
funny.
like funny fucking
Yeah.
story. And then do you know who ruined it?
I wonder
Xander.
who. Yeah, right.
But that was a very funny moment.
It was really funny. That's a really good one.
And like her delivery is just so good.
I know,
She's so
she's-
wholehearted about it.
Yeah, it's so good. And she also has a line earlier that's a little problematic, but that's like 97. But when she's like, "God, I'm so mentally challenged" or something.
Oh yeah,
I
God,
was
I'm
like,
so mentally challenged.
Buffy, no, Buffy, no.
Buffy, shh.
But my favorite line is coming up, and it's when Willow is like in the lab doing more of her little research.
Absolutely.
And Cordelia's in there working on an assignment and is like shit talking Buffy.
Funniest character in the show. Cordelia.
Oh, easy.
Like
Yeah.
the funniest character
Easily.
in the show. She is so. I'm obsessed with her.
Yes, she is a gay icon. And she's talking to her friend who, do you know who that blonde girl is?
She looks familiar.
She was in the Addams Family.
Yes.
She was the little Sarah
Yes.
Palin girl or whatever.
She's the. Oh my God.
What's her name?
The little Girl Scout cookie girl. Not Girl Scout cookie girl, but
She
like
was Girl Scout
she was in
cookie
the
girl.
camp.
Yeah, and the camp.
Yes.
Yes, that's
Like
her.
just that obnoxious little girl.
That's her. Isn't that
Yeah.
so funny?
No, that the second you said Addams Family, I placed it.
Yeah,
Yes, thank you.
she's great.
Is
I
she in
love
the
her.
show long term?
She's in and out.
Okay.
But it's not a spoiler, but her name is Harmony. So we'll see Harmony.
God, the names in this show are so out of left field.
It's
Harmony,
so good.
Cordelia.
Cordelia.
Like what the fuck?
It's so good.
Cordelia. Okay.
Cordelia. And my favorite line is when Cordelia is talking to Willow and she says, "Who gives you permission to exist?"
Literally.
So funny.
I love that.
She's so good. I love her. Even if she bullies my queen, Willow, it's just like, I'm like, y'all got some tension?
No, absolutely. And also she is like, it was like when it's like later on in the episode when like Luke is grabbing her and like about to like like kill her.
Yeah.
And then she like sees Buffy coming. It's just so funny to watch her expression. Like she is so funny because she's like
so
horrified
good.
and she's like,
Yeah, she's so. I love
so
her.
funny.
Charisma Carpenter, who's the actress who plays her, is so good. She's
Love
so
it.
funny, and she's like perfect, like 90s babe. Like
yeah,
she's the best.
totally.
She's the best. She's actually coming to C2E2, and I kind of want to go.
I was going to say, okay, I love that you brought this up because this episode specifically, I was like, who would I want to meet like if they were doing a convention?
Who would you want to meet?
I mean, obviously SMG, but what?
No, keep going what you're saying.
Yeah, SMG, but I don't know. I think I would like to. I mean, I don't even know who's alive. Respectfully, like
Right,
it's just
right.
I don't know. But she'd be a fun one to meet.
Who? Charisma Carpenter? Cordy.
Cordelia.
Yes. Cordelia. I can't get into that right now.
Giles would be fun to meet too if he's still alive.
Yeah, he's so hot, Daddy.
He is kind of hot. I think he'll get hotter to me.
He will get hotter. I promise you.
I can't wait.
I promise you. Anyway, speaking of not hot. Xander is going into the lair to find Jesse.
That's hot.
What?
That's hot.
Is it?
I mean,
I don't know. You don't think Xander's attractive at all?
he is kind of attractive when his big ears point out. I like that. I like it when I can see his big ears. What?
I love you. So upon trying to find their way out, they're ambushed by vampires, to which Jesse, upon hitting a dead end, reveals he is...
I gasped. They
Gag.
did the same
It's a
gag they
gag,
did
right?
with the lawyer vampire in episode 1.
Yeah.
Where I was like, oh my God, they got me again.
It's a gag.
It really is a gag.
Both times they just turn.
Yeah, we just turned and all of a sudden it's like this, gnarly
Well,
vampire.
I feel like they did that because later on in the show, the technology gets better, but like they couldn't like, it's hard.
You can't see it transform, so it has to be like all of a sudden there's a vampire.
Yeah, which
oh my
is
God.
so crazy.
Yeah, also the tech they didn't use in a good way. When Buffy like jumps over the school gate, because it's like
and they
you
were
just
like,
like see the front of her feet go up,
Yeah.
and then her feet land on the other side of the
it's so
gate.
good.
Oh,
It's so funny. I wish they kept more of that. I understand why they didn't.
it's
It's so
funny.
camp. It's so funny.
Yeah,
I love it. Yeah, so kind of a gag. And yeah, they end up escaping, and the master's very upset. And pokes that little guy's
eyeball. Loved that.
Yeah. I wish you
Loved
saw more of it, but
Yeah,
understand.
but it was cool.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Here's Homo. This is where the Homo comes in.
Okay.
The Hellmouth Homo.
Okay.
So we learned that the master has to drink Luke's blood because he's like a vessel
Dude, gay.
to gain his like strength to break out of the Hellmouth. And this scene is basically them getting gay married. Like it is like,
Oh yeah,
why? Like
it's a consummation.
look at how, and I'll put this on the screen too, but look at this fucking
Oh, I know.
screen grab. Like
I know.
that is the wildest thing I've ever seen.
It was hot.
Luke is
It was hot.
basically like sucking the master's arm, but it does not look like his arm.
Doesn't look like an arm.
And I'll leave it at that. I never noticed this.
I was blown away. That's like I really perked up.
So was the master,
during this-
apparently. It's crazy, right? I mean, I was
floored.
blown away.
Yeah.
What do you have to say about this?
I have to say that it was great.
Yeah.
And also with everything that was kind of happening in the sewers and the Hellmouth, they are definitely using like lion growls for the vampires. Like
You
it's
think?
like it just
recording?
sounds like lions.
Yeah, it does.
It's just funny.
It is really strange.
It's very animal, like not even like it's. I wonder if they'll kind of change the audio design for them.
I honestly
it's
don't
very
remember.
like I mean,
It
it's
is
like
very like,
lion-y.
yeah, it's very animalistic. Kind of hot.
Flame.
Yeah, so Xander and Buffy return to the school library, and Xander punches a wall.
That boy is so embarrassing.
And I'm like, you're begging for attention. Like
That's what I'm saying. He's like just so
and
exhausting.
You're so toxic for
Yeah.
punching a wall.
I
Like
kind of hoped he was going to die this ep. Sorry, but I have a bad feeling he's going to be around for a long time. And if Buffy ends up with him, I'm out.
you can keep venting if you want. I cannot answer, so you can keep going if you want.
I'm good. I have nothing else.
Let's just move on. Where Giles explains that the master arrived 60 years ago to the Hellmouth and was swallowed by an earthquake, and now he's hoping to escape with the help of his vessel.
I mean, it must have been a really bad earthquake if it could bury like a daddy
California.
vampire.
Hey, you would know.
You know that San Andreas fault?
Yep.
Mm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And he talks about the harvest and how they must kill the vessel to make sure that the harvest does not happen.
Which I was surprised they did. I didn't think they were going to do it.
Really?
I thought this episode was going to end with the Hellmouth breaking open. That's how I anticipated happening. And then when it
Interesting.
didn't happen, I was kind of disappointed.
You think that would have happened that early on?
Yeah, because I thought they were like they did the. I was like on the opposite side of the spectrum. They did the thing where like they wrapped it all up and it was all okay and they just defeated the evil for now. I thought they were gonna like actually lose and then have it like be bedlam and then that's the rest of the season would be like cleaning up after the hell broke.
That's really interesting. That would have been really cool too.
I would love to see it.
I would have loved to see it.
I was kind of sad they won. The good guys won.
Right. That's I think that would have been really cool. Maybe you can write a little fan film.
Ooh.
So
I'll cast myself as Xander.
Don't. You deserve better. You can be Buffy. I think you could be Buffy.
I really appreciate that.
I really think you could pull it out. You might have to like get some, superpowers.
I'll get the superpower. I'll get like the best chest plate and fight combat training that I can get.
Oh my God, you doing Buffy and drag?
Oh, I'd do it. Would you be my Giles?
I would be your Giles.
Slay.
That would be amazing.
I mean, it'd be kind of a cute couples costume for us.
Kind of good. Next Halloween. Okay. So Buffy and everyone's on their way to the bronze. But before that, she gets into a little tiff with her mommy.
Yeah, Mom.
Fair.
This whole show is so Teen Wolf, by the way. Okay. I know you haven't seen it, but
I believe it.
I cannot explain. For anyone listening that has watched Teen Wolf, it is so Teen Wolf.
Yeah. Which is why, I've heard that comparison, even though I've seen here and there, just like no context, obviously, but that's why I feel like I thought you would like it.
Yep. It definitely tracks. Even her like coming out, like even like just like the way she kind of goes down the roof and opens the window, like it's all just like there's so many like homages in Teen Wolf, which makes sense because I think I almost said Jeff Wittick. Jeff, the guy who made Teen Wolf, is I think a huge Buffy fan.
I'm sure.
And that's why they're bringing her. That's why they cast Sarah Michelle Gellar in the Teen Wolf show.
We should talk about it when it comes out because I'll watch it. Because she's in the TV show, not the movie.
The TV show, not the movie.
Right.
Music, not the bling.
Right. So yeah, so she, she pulls a Teen Wolf and escapes. Mm-hmm. Escapes the confines of her house.
And she's too late.
And it's just too late. Oh, she also on the way grabs like all of her gear from that chest.
Which was hilarious.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you think she uses her allowance money to buy that shit? Where does she get the money to buy holy water and like knives?
I kind of like to think she has like a dealer deep in the church who just gives her like Eucharist. That's the body of Christ thing.
The crackers. Just say that. Just say that.
Yeah, I will.
I
forget not everyone went to Catholic school K through 12.
No. I would have been, I'm pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
Anyway, we head to the bronze and there's that like slow motion scenes of the vamps just like
incredible.
Iconic. Yeah.
I was ready for it to like go into a montage. Yeah, them like just killing everyone.
I wish.
It was so good. That's when Lawyer Girl looked good. She's like skipping in her blonde hair and her suit.
But that was like her energy. I don't think she like the clothes were everything, but I think she was really hot.
Fucking crazy, but she was free.
Yes, it's true. Moment. It's so true. So Luke and Darla and all the vamps come in and bust and start killing.
Bust the bronze, bitch.
They bust the bronze.
I gotta say about the bronze.
Yeah.
Has there ever been a bronze pop-up?
I'm sure.
There has to have been a bronze pop-up.
But probably not in like Chicago, but probably in like California.
Right? Like,
or something.
And I went there to be a bronze pop-up, but it's like kind of like a theatrical like drinks experience where like vampires raid the bronze. And like an actor like that's dressed as Buffy like saves everyone at the bronze. Like it should be like an immersive experience.
Can we like set that up?
It's so cheap. It's so easy. All you need is like a little bit of a liquor license for the event.
Drag on the stage.
This is how it happens.
That is
absolutely.
Such a good idea, well, because Replay does like The Office and like crazy.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say it would be really easy just to like also just find like a warehouse that cost $1 to rent for the night because it's so bare bones. The bronze is like literally just a warehouse. All we have to do is get a replica of the sign made, hire some like stunt coordinators to be vampires. I'm just saying, hire some stunt coordinators to be vampires. Okay, we can do that for my
birthday. How about that?
Incredible.
We have 4 months.
The fact that your birthday is on 4/20 makes it even better.
Perfect.
Bust the bronze, 420.
Bust the bronze. Bust the bronze for Beyza, 420.
Beyza busts the bronze.
Yeah, kind of slay. Ooh. Okay, well, I got to start saving and planning that right now.
Luckily with, I got years of theatrical experience.
Right. well, I'll need it. Where the fuck?
I got you lost in that
yeah,
vision.
Yeah, you really did, because that's all I can think about
It's pretty
now.
good. It's
so
pretty good. Well, they start sucking the blood and doing
sucking
the
the blood. Oh.
Sucking blood and blood.
Sucking blood and blood. One of my favorite kills, I have to say, from this episode is when Buffy takes the cymbal from the drum and
Absolutely.
frisbees it.
And you just see it
Yeah,
go like that.
awesome.
Oh.
That is such a good kill.
It's there's really creative use of violence off screen.
Yes.
Which I really appreciate. Like the eyeball thing with the daddy, and then also with that drumstick going
because
like that.
It gives you the same, as horror fans, I think we specifically don't love a bunch of gore and stuff. I don't want to speak for you, but we've talked about it.
True.
And I love that this kind of emulates that same effect, and it doesn't feel like too much.
Yeah.
It feels like, I still get the same effect from that, as opposed to actually seeing everything.
Yep.
I do wish we saw the little eye.
It would be kind of fun.
Kind of fun. But it's okay.
Or maybe even he pulls his hand out and you just see some blood
See
on
the
finger.
eyeball.
I thought that's what they
the
were
nail.
going to do. I thought that's what they were going to do.
In the nail. So Buffy notices a little mark on Luke's forehead, and she knows that he is the one to get.
Mm-hmm.
And Willow and Giles and Xander are all fighting the good fight.
That was really funny in a dark way, where he accidentally killed Jesse.
Yes, yeah.
Jesse gets
when
pushed
he
onto his
someone
stake.
pushes him, and kind of sad. I did feel for Xander in that moment, because I did see his love for Jesse, and I did feel bad for him. But it only lasted for half a second.
It was a short sadness.
Yeah. And Buffy tricks Luke to winning her fight, making him believe that there's the sunlight coming.
Very hocus
Very
pocus.
smart. Buffy?
Very hocus pocus.
Yes. Hocus pocus for sure. And Buffy is so fucking smart.
Incredibly
She
smart.
just has such good intuition, and is just
And I love how she was no, dumbass, the sun doesn't rise for 6 more hours. It's what time do you think it is?
I love her.
I love her too. I love her too.
She's just so smart. And yeah, so the master's plan fails, but he's not gone.
Definitely not gone.
His plan just fails. And then Buffy gives this very iconic look to the rest of the vampires when the camera's it's so dramatic.
And then they run away from her.
They all just run.
So
it's
good.
So good.
So good.
It's so hot. And then we see Angel's just standing outside, and was wow, she did it. And I'm thank you. Thank you, Angel.
That man is a trip.
Yeah. Very helpful, clearly.
I have nothing to say about him. I'm growing resentful of him because I don't know what his story is. And everyone is obsessed with an Angel stuff.
Is it actually hard for you?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I mean, it doesn't keep me up at night, but I'm just ugh, what is the fucking deal with this obnoxious drama?
I will
hottie?
say I obviously love the show, and I don't feel dissimilar.
Ooh, so maybe a little overrated mom? Maybe. Who's to say?
Maybe we'll find out. And the next morning, Cordelia's talking her shit, and is just kind of coming up with things that she thinks happened, and and mafia crazy shit, which is a theme throughout the rest of the show because people are very anti.
But I love it because it shows how the town will just dismiss all the supernatural stuff, which I like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And
the town of Hawkins has we have to pretend that no one notices demodogs running around. Only the characters see the demodogs.
Right.
But these people are oh, we saw them, but they're just two rival gangs.
Yeah,
at the Bronx.
exactly.
I love
with
that.
Something
with
wrong with their
weird
face.
tattoos or whatever she said.
Right. And Giles warns our little Scoobies of more battles
Very
ahead.
Scooby-Doo.
Yes.
And that's my sleigh of the look. Look of the sleigh.
Which one? Look at the sleigh.
Fucking Buffy, bitch. She had that magenta head scarf.
Oh, yes.
And the cherry
very
dress
Daphne.
and the lollipop. very Daphne. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's what they saw. That's what the Scooby-Doo people saw. That,
And they're like,
that,
cast
and they're
her.
like, yeah,
Absolutely.
I want her. Yeah, that's a really good one.
So good.
That's a really good one. I think
That's like my favorite look out of the first 2 and only episodes I've ever seen of Buffy.
that's a really good one. Did I give mine?
And you gave us your least favorite, which is the mushroom shirt.
What
which, if
is
I
my-
could find that on eBay, screen used green mushroom shirt.
I'm
that
sure you can.
that
No
Xander
one
wore,
bought that.
I would like to buy that.
I promise no one bought that. I think that was my favorite too. I think that was my favorite look. It's so good.
It's so good.
Yeah, of course it's a Buffy look. And then let's see. Buffy, Willow, and Xander go off and discuss how Buffy could get herself kicked out of school next. And Giles looks on after them as they walk away, and he says the Earth is doomed.
I love it. He's so cute. In that moment, I literally went, aw.
So cute.
It's really cute.
I love it. Makes that scene makes me so emotional. It's like,
And you could just tell like that they're just kids too, which I
yeah,
like.
they're babies.
Yeah, it's
and
really
they're just
sweet.
like so cute and like ready to save the world.
Yeah.
And so naive and like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's very special to see. They're so precious. And I love those little guys.
I love them. I do a spoiler alert.
Okay.
Do you remember I told you the other night?
Oh yes, and I got really upset.
Willow is premiering on Disney Plus right now. Everyone should watch it because I don't want it to get canceled.
Okay.
And so what happens is sometimes I will Google Willow in like the gift bar. I won't
Yeah.
Google it. I'll just put it in the gift bar, and I'll look for a gift from Willow, and then it comes up with 3 things. Barely anything from the thing I want. Then it comes up with Willow Smith.
That's Twitter.
And then it comes up with images of Willow from Buffy.
Yeah.
And that she was like floating something she was like floating a pencil above a journal. So I'm like, I
Yeah.
can tell she's going to go through a mystical journey. Either she already is or she will later.
Or that was someone else doing it and she was looking. Like that was someone else
yeah, that's
doing
a
the
good point,
magic and
too.
she was just looking on.
Or maybe there's mimics in this universe that like pretend to be, maybe it's someone that is like pretending to be Willow. We don't know.
I guess we'll just
but
have to see.
I'm making a promise to the podcast that I will always anytime
report on the spoils.
Report on spoilers.
Yeah, that's good because it's hey, you're watching a 20
decades old TV show
Yeah.
that people still somehow talk about. Us.
Yeah, literally us. Yeah. Do you have anything else you want to say about this beefy app?
No, Beefy Buffy. I'm ready for the next one. Sign me up.
And the next one, speaking of that, will be the 3rd episode, The Witch, which you can expect on January 25th.
Yes.
So watch. I've had some people message and saying that they're starting to watch along with you, which is so exciting.
Oh my God, I'm so honored.
So keep doing that and keep doing that and keep telling us on Instagram.
Share all the Buffy
LGBTQ
thoughts.
VHS. Yes, tell us. Fear Queers Pod on Twitter. And that's about it.
That's all she wrote.
And that's all she wrote. That's all she slayed. And until next time, slay frights. Bow,
Bow.
bow, bow, bow.
I'll learn that too.
If the apocalypse comes, beat me.